Welcome back everyone to the Complete Pineleaf. Last time we found some maps of the Anduin that we delivered to Orthrone, and after that we were hailed by Pharaon here who has something to say. Hello there!
I overheard your conversation with Orthon, and have a suggestion of my own.
I hope that you will bring this suggestion to Darafon, for I know he has an ear of Aragorn. I urge that he not fly the standard of the king when we sail up the Anduin. I have trained many light-fingered folk in the art of burglary, and I know the value of surprise. Sometimes it can make all the difference. If he keeps secret the fact of our departure and the manner of our travel, any foe we face may be put off guard upon our arrival. My heart tells me there is value in this. Please tell Darafon my message, Pineleaf. Well, I shall deliver the message, and I have a feeling that Aragorn might already be thinking about that since he has all this thing about secrecy. But let's see how things are going. Ah, hello there. Are you Falthornren by any chance?
There's naught but ill omens these days.
Ah, you say that my wife sent you? I am heartened that she and my son are safe, but I can't say the same for myself or my men. Although the battle has ended, many troubles still plague Peligir. Well then, what's going on here now?
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
Your arrival in the city is well timed, Pineleaf. When the city fell, my kin were presumed captured or dead. Fortunately, we've located them as hostages aboard the remaining hostile Corsair ships. My advisors say that a direct assault would be too risky, and since your reputation precedes you, I would ask that you sneak aboard their ships and rescue my family. Captain Thandor is in charge of city defense and will be able to provide you with more information. Alright, I will speak with Captain Thrandor, wherever he may be. I will assume that it is in this direction, seeing that's where the quest arrow points. Ooh, he's in the eastern part of the city. Hello there.
There's naught but ill omens these days.
Faltheron may trust you with this task, but that does not make it any easier. In order for this rescue to work, we will need a way to sneak on and off the ships. Fortunately, we have no shortage of small landing craft. If you head to the docks behind me, you should be able to find something suitable you can use to sneak aboard. Tread lightly, Pineleaf. Tread lightly, and I need to locate and the rescue boat near the docks, rescue Serial, rescue Lorvigil, and Celebros. Alright? It also has other things for me. I don't know if they're useful at this time or not. Struggle for freedom.
There's naught but ill omens these days.
During their assault, the Corsairs captured citizens from the town and shipped to serve aboard the galleys as slaves. Although we were able to halt their advance into Gondor, many remained trapped aboard their vessels. We no longer have the proper resources to mount a rescue, so I would ask for you to board the remaining Corsair-occupied ships and free any prisoners of war that you find. Well, seeing that I'm going there to rescue the family anyway, I suppose I could do that. And
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
a small band of Corsairs managed to survive the battle to retake the city, and forms a blockade near the eastern river gate. We don't want to destroy the ships since the debris would delay our advance towards Minas Tirith. We need you to board these ships and defeat the remaining Corsairs that you find. Right. Kill Corsairs, kill the Taskmaster, free the slaves, and rescue the hostages. Quite a lot of work. I must confess that I was expecting a smaller boat, shall we say? Oh well. Here is the Corsair blockade. Last few along them. Let's deal with a few of these Corsairs. Because the fewer of them that are around, the easier it will be for us to take these ships and either move them out of the way or even co-opt them for our own purposes, because that's one of the things we're trying to do, is to use the Corsair ships to hit up the Anduin, right? A slaver! Well, we'll definitely have to get rid of them. Defeat Corsair forces. There you go. And right, we need to rescue 6 slaves from here up to here. Oh, another one. Oh, that's Serial. Well, we definitely have to rescue her. I thought she was dressed up a bit to be a commoner. There you go. And now, where they're running off to, interesting question. Where do they run off? Oh, okay, I guess they run off into the boat. Okay, that's why I need a big boat. Aha! Well. Well, at least that answers that question. Hello. Would you like to tango? Alright, so I need to rescue 2 more of those. I need to free a few more other slaves, assuming that they're anywhere around. And of course, I need to find the taskmaster. Ah, I found Calibros, so that's another family member rescued. That's 2 of them. I still need to find Lorvigil. Ah, here's Lorvigil. And that should take care of everyone. Now let's head out back into the boat and get out of here. Mission accomplished.
There's naught but ill omens these days.
Remarkable work, Pineleaf. You were able to climb aboard even without our notice. Now that you have found the missing nobles, we will be able to deal with matters elsewhere. The war continues to rage beyond the city, and we will need to be ready for what is next. For now, we will remember this as a day where the bloodline of Peligir was saved. Alright, that's good to hear. I also rescued some others.
There's naught but ill omens these days.
Although this will leave many displaced refugees within our walls, this means fewer innocents being subjugated by the enemies of Gondor. Our next move is to make sure that we find their way to some place where they're safer. We won't be able to keep them here for long. I'm not too sure if there are going to be any places that are safer for now. And the enemy line.
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
I've been told that there are no major groups of resistance left in the bay. With that, our great city should be free from the Corsair threat. In the meantime, we may moor their ships and prepare for what's next. Yes, we will see about that. And what's next?
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
You have done Gondor a great service today, Pineleaf. The lordship of Peligir has survived its greatest challenge, and we are now ready for what's next. Please inform Lord Regent that we located his family and that we have people tending to their injuries. I'm sure that Falathorn will appreciate the news that's coming from you. Alright, fine. Back to Falathorn to bring the good news. Hello, sir. I've managed to rescue your kin.
There's naught but ill omens these days.
Very good. It pains me to know that my father is still missing, but I will try to carry on his legacy as best as I can. The bloodline of Sirgon shall endure. We have tough days ahead of us, but no matter what, Peligir will stand as a testament to Gondor's defiance in the face of war. Alright, that's the spirit. Ooh, what was that? I am now known as Friend of Peligir. Okay, that's good.
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
Finally, we haven't much time left. The Gondorian army intends to make its way upriver towards Pelennor. It pains me to say this, but we must abandon the city until the fighting is resolved. I intend to send the surviving refugees to Dol Amroth, along with my family. I know they will not like the news, but I would ask that you deliver it to them. Your actions have earned you my trust, and I'm sure theirs as well. So assist Calibros, Serial, and Lorvigil. In other words, the people that I just rescued. Alright. Hello there, Serial. It looks like we'll be evacuating the city soon.
What has become of our lords in the east, I wonder?
Pineleaf, look at all these poor people. Many are not even from here. They were abducted as the corsairs sacked the countryside and taken to slaves aboard the galleys. I've been told that we do not have enough food for all of them, so I prepared some warm meals for our stranded friends. Could you help me pass them around to any hungry refugees that you might find? Alright, I suppose I can do that. Let's see if we could find some hungry refugees. Oh, here's one right here. Hello. Oh boy, she's happy for a meal, that's for sure. How about this one? Yay! Food delivery complete.
Corsairs, strange armies, now darkened skies.
Goodness, I was not expecting you to feed so many people. That's so wonderful to hear. I feel better knowing that someone besides myself is looking out for these people. The tough times aren't over, but I feel like we've crested over the hill with today. Thank you for making a difference. You're welcome. All right, that's one. Now let's see, who do we have here? We have Lorvigil here. Hello there, anything you need doing?
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
Thank you for rescuing me, Pineleaf. Fallowthorn told me about his plans to evacuate the city. There are still lots of pockets of criminal activity, so we'll need to make sure the guards are ready. I need you to deliver these orders to any guards stationed nearby. We will need them to be on alert for when we are ready to depart. Alright, fine. Deliver orders to guards. And actually, what does the third person need? Let's see. What does Calibros need?
We woke this morning to no sun, no light of day.
And during the capture of the city, I lost an heirloom that had been in my family for longer than we can remember. It was the only thing I took with me when we fled to Tol Kiryarani, and I can't imagine leaving Peligir without finding it. Could you help me, Pineleaf? It would be located somewhere to the north of here, where a small band of us offered resistance against the Corsairs. Alright, I will see if I could find anything around there. Actually, is this one of the guards that needs orders?
There's naught but ill omens these days.
As you hand over the orders, the guard opens the note and begins to read. You... Won't this leave the capped certain areas of the city a little vulnerable? I know the Corsairs are gone, but there's still plenty of threats within the city. Well, I don't know what the details of the orders are, but okay.
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
Well, alright then. It sounds like those men at the docks could use a hand or two anyway. Alright, so they're sending them over to the docks, but other parts of the sea are going to be left more vulnerable. That's always the problem when you're a little short-handed, I guess. Hi there.
There's naught but ill omens these days.
Finally, I get something to do. There's nothing here but ruined streets. Why do they have us guarding it anyway? Well, that I don't know. Oh, some debris. What do we have here? No heirlooms. Any heirlooms lost in here? Nope. How about here? Not that there's any likely chance of me finding anything in all of this stuff, but I suppose it's worth an attempt. Alright, another guard
There's
for
naught
orders.
but ill omens these days.
Thank goodness. I'll be happy to leave this area. If you listen, you can hear those crooks and thieves from across the bridge plotting and yelling. They're looking forward to taking over more of the city. Wait, he's happy to be away from... if they're planning on taking more of the city, you'd think removing the guards from the area is a good idea?
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
This has me a little worried. Why would they pull people away from one of the only places where theirs is still a threat to watch over? Oh, yeah, well, I suppose that our leaders know best. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about all this. A little bit concerned. Oh, well, here's another pile to check. Oh, and it looks like there's a pile that I missed way up over here, too. A little bit more debris. And nothing really. Well, any place else I can check? Hold on. What's down in this debris? Maybe something useful? Aha! A lockbox! How about that? Well, I hope this is the right heirloom, but it is something that may prove useful anyway. Now, let's see. I think we have a few more guards. Updated orders.
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
What's this business? They don't think we can handle things around here, and now they're sending us more guards to the docks? Okay, so the guards at the docks say, well, what do you mean, we're handling things here?
There's naught but ill omens these days.
Alright, I understand. Alright, so the dock guards, of course, are probably wondering, okay, whatever.
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
Looks like we'll have to get these ships ready for a lot of folk. The harbor master isn't going to be too pleased about this. Nah, never is. Well then, I guess we've taken care of those. Is this what you're looking for?
We woke this morning to no sun, no light of day.
Somehow I knew you would return with it. I know that it was selfish of me to ask you for help, but I know how much Falthorn wants us away from this war. It can't replace what I've lost, but it can help me to forget. If only for a little while. And now, let us head over to here. I have delivered the orders.
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
Excellent! This should give us adequate protection from whatever criminal elements may be left lurking in the city. I can tell that you're worried, but fret not. The gangs that remain have no intent in antagonizing the city's Gondorian host, and know that we intend to depart soon. Well, let me go and report back to Faltharon. I have spoken to each of them and helped them.
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
I understand. I'm not that surprised by how they all feel. There is much I would love to do before departing the city, but we don't have the time for everything. I will be attending to the preparations. If my family has any tasks for you, then I would ask that you offer your assistance. Well, does he mean any more tasks, or does that mean that they were expecting me to turn this quest in before I did all those other tasks? Who knows? Perhaps we'll find out, because he has a little bit more for us to do, and of course, there is reporting back to the Rangers. How would that all fare? And what about all these guards? We have to find that out in the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.